What up YouTube? It's the Ways and I'm Tia, and today we're back with another video. Yes, Ensley Reign been dropping palettes and my eyes have been wide open, okay? I tried Cold Moon, loved it. I want these two new palettes. One's dropping on Black Friday and then one already came out. It's very like spooky looking, dark vibes, grunge, definitely. Loving the layout. I forgot what it's called. Maybe I'll show a picture right here on the screen for you guys of that palette. And then they're just dropping a new one. I'll show the screen of that one as well. But I was like, Tia, those are like $70 palettes. $70 palettes, you cannot get that right now. There's other launches. You've done more shopping. We just had the Sephora sale. Like, there's a lot going on. And then I realized I got an Ensley Reign palette. Like, I have an Ensley Reign palette. I have not even opened. It is the Harvest Moon palette. So I'm really excited to play with this palette. And we're going to do a Waye Back Wednesday. So throw up your W's. It's been a hot minute since I did a Waye Back Wednesday, and I am so ready to jump into this palette. So during the intro, go ahead and subscribe if you're not part of the fam gang. If you are, thank you so much for being here. Go ahead and hit that notification bell though, so you can be updated every time I load a new video. And I'm so ready to put this palette on my eyes. It's been a hot minute since I bought this thing. So let's go. Yes, so this Harvest Moon palette, I swear, like, I wanted it when it came out. I waited, and then I got it with the Cold Moon palette. I probably would do all the Moon, the series, or whatever they're doing with these palettes, because they're all kind of fire. But this one I was really drawn to first because of the color story. This spoke to me so much, which is Tombstone. Definitely using this shade right here because it is fire. Like, it looks so good. Then you have these neutral shimmers, more orange shimmers. I have green shimmers. I'm so excited. Look at these mattes, are all dark and deep, and I think they're gonna be so fire. We don't have any light shades to blend out with, but I think it's gonna look so good. So I'm ready to get this on my eyes. I don't want to talk too much. Let me go ahead and run the swatches and then we'll get into the look. Yes. All right, so I thought about kind of what I wanted to do already before I started filming. I have not swatched this palette at all, so I'm not really sure on that. It's kind of like, it's big, but it's not heavy. I wish it had a mirror. If you had a mirror, you would be able to see some of the shifty shades in here. Now this Hunter's Moon is calling me too. I'm like, what is that? Yeah, this is shifty because to me it looks a very, very taupey, and you probably get a little gray, but then it kind of looks purple in the mirror. So this one definitely shifts. Ooh, you can see how that looks now. Oh, this fire. You can see there's different textures. I think this is shifty too because in the viewfinder this looks silvery, but in the mirror it looks purple. Oh, and then looking head on, it looks maroon. Y'all, this is an exciting one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I think I'm gonna start with a Dozy right here, which is this cool toned looking brown. I think that's what we're gonna go for. But first, what do I have on my face? I went ahead and prepped with my Milk makeup. I put this all over. Then I went in with the Clarins. I use this just to fill in my pore like area where my pores are bigger because it makes it really smooth. For my brows, I went in with my Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. This is a number 5. I cleaned up my brows with my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this is in Caramel. And I prepped my eyelids with the Playing in Makeup by Yolando eyeshadow base. And I'm not sure what color this is. It's mostly like a color close to my skin tone. And that is where we're at. That's a cool looking brown. Let's see. That's what that looks like. Cool tone brown. Okay, I want to use that, and I want to keep it very concentrated. Let me see if I can find a Sigma. Yeah, this is what I want. A Sigma E25, even maybe something smaller. But I just want to get in this area here. So that's where we're going to do that color. Actually, because I want it here, but I also want it down. So let me put on a little concealer. Okay, I added a little bit of concealer. Forever Skin Correct concealer by Dior, and this is in 4.5 neutral. It's a little bit more my skin tone, so I really like to have a bright under eye. So I mixed it with the Makeup Forever HD, Ultra HD concealer. Not sure if they sell this anymore, but in 34, so it's really bright. And I actually like them together because the Makeup Forever is more hydrating and the Dior is a little bit more matte. Might have found a new thing. Okay, let's go back into the palette because that's why we're here. We're going to take the color Cozy. I hope that's what I said it was. We're just going to pat it here. And then I want to wrap it down here on my lower lash line as well. And kind of like have it a little bit smoked. I was really impressed by Ensley Reign's shadows in the previous palette. Because they were lighter and they looked like they could have been real ashy, okay, on me. I'm just gonna go in down a little bit, and we're gonna keep this kind of concentrated in here. So I was like, ooh, well, this is all dark. So they're really gonna be good shadows in regards of pigmentation on my skin tone. I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna go into this color called Spooky Season. This maroonish type shade. I think it kind of picks up the color in my shirt a little bit. And that's what that looks like. Their mattes are very smooth filling. You can see that there. The pigmentation on that. Ah, yeah. And it looked very like purple berry in the pan. But that looks real red to me. That looks like the color in my shirt. I like that. I'm going to switch up the brush. I'm going to take this Playing in Makeup by Yolanda 216. And really what I want to do is kind of stamp this around that brown. Like so. And kind of just like blend that brown color out into that red. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm really liking this smoky effect on the outside of the lid like this. Okay, we're just gonna blend it around. You can come down in here, but I'm just gonna keep it on the outside edge. Like right in here. Okay, let's put some shimmers on this lid. I wanna go right in, and I think I wanna play with this shadow right here. It looks orangey, but then it has like a red vibe to it. Cranberry-ish, and I think it's gonna go really good with our look. It does look like it has some shimmery green. Very smooth. Very... wow. Whoa. Okay, in the mirror, I don't know what it looks like for you guys, but it looks red, pink. It looks so fiery. With the orange. Oh, wow. I'm going to take like this flat type of brush. This is by Sigma. This is a F70. Call it a concealer brush. And we're going to go into the color called Bougie. So I went ahead and sprayed this. Let's see what this do. Ooh. This may be better with the finger. But this color is gorgeous. But I wanted to have precision on where I was placing this. It has a lot of sparkle to it. I don't know if it's coming through. I think it is because I see the sparkle. And this color has multi-dimensional sparkles. Like it has yellow and greens. Oh, that is so pretty. And then I'm just going to have it fade into that brown. Jada wanted to hop in or something while I was doing my...
Her base, you see that foundation match? Very on point, very mindful, very classy, very demure. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a nice juicy comment about this amazing makeup look. Yup.
Thanks, Jada. Okay, we got some face on or whatever. I went into my NARS Natural Radiant Creamy Concealer. Love this, and this is in Caracas. And then I just put more concealer underneath my eyes, and I think that's all I've done. Oh, and I used a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury powder just to set underneath my eyes. Just a little bit, and in my T-zone a little bit. I want to go into a green. I think I want to do a sparkly green. I think we're going to go into flannel. We're going to go into flannel right here. Ooh, that looks so pretty. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes, it has a little gold. Ooh, it has a little taupe vibe. It has a little gold. It has the green. I totally put on the wrong hand to swatch. I think I could probably bathe in that color. Like, not even lying. That is a gorgeous, okay? It's creamy like the other shade. I feel like it's the same texture. No, I think it's a little bit chunkier than Bougie. It's kind of foresty. Ooh. What? This palette, so this palette is supposed to make me not want to buy another palette. I think it's doing completely the opposite. I think I'm starting to get FOMO now. Like, y'all, I've been shopping. Okay, I did the same brush that I used for the other shimmer. I just kind of cleaned it off. I kind of put it on the side of the brush. I'm going to spray it. I don't think this brush is picking it up great. I gave it some shimmer, but it's not giving me what I wanted. It's not giving what it's supposed to give, guys. Let's try this brush. Ooh, a little harder to work with, but that is gorgeous. Yes, so this is the final look using the Harvest Moon palette by Ensley Reign. Oh my gosh, I love how this look came out. I hope you're able to see the beautifulness in this shimmer on the lids because it is fantastic. I don't know how my mirror, like my camera, my lighting, everything I'm doing right now is new. So let me see if I can turn off this light. Okay, just so you guys can get a vibe of like what it's looking like without this heavy light in my face. I think it looks so good. I didn't even put on a highlighter, but I'm not even mad at it. Like, I have a lot glowiness going on from my foundation to the other products that I use. Let me tell you what I used to wrap up this look. So I went in with my Give Beauty duo here, the contour and the bronzer. I think that worked out perfectly. I love this little duo. It's becoming one of my favorite. I just love the tones. I love how the contour is deeper and then the warmth from the bronzer is a really, really nice shade. For my blush, I went in with this NARS blush Sauvage. I think it was perfect because it's kind of a nudish blush on me, but it has some nice gold like sheen to it, which is really, really pretty, and it has a berry undertone. It's just so fire, and I think it looks really good with this look, especially with the blown out red on the side. So this was really, really nice, and it's giving me a sheen, so I think it's giving me enough highlight to where I don't need to put on another highlighter in this look. The next one I will though. I'll make sure I pick out a highlighter. And then for my mascara, I went in with the Lancome Monsecour Big Monsecour. I don't know. This mascara, absolutely love this mascara. Love the volume it gives me. Love how deep it is. I don't like it for my bottom lashes so much, but I did use it on my bottom lashes. Worked just fine, but really love it for my top lashes. For my lips, I busted out something I just bought from the Sephora sale, so I haven't talked about it on the channel yet. I don't know which one will come first, this video or that, but I did buy the duo by Hourglass, the two lip glosses, the volumizing glossy bombs, and it comes with Traced, and it came with Mystic, and I went in with Mystic, which I didn't plan to go so orangey. Like, I definitely took, you know, like inspiration from my shirt, and I didn't realize the shimmer was gonna turn this fiery on me to where it pulls more orange as well. Ugh, it's so good though. It's so good, guys. But I went in with this Trace. It kind of has a nice light orangey vibe to it. This is what it looks like on my lips. But I think it just tied in with the eye look so good. And I love this formula. It's a little like plumpy, but not overly plumpy. High shine. Thick. It's kind of thick like Dior, but not as goopy. So, and it feels so good. And I got this little set, so I'll mention it. If you can get this little set, and Trace is like a nice neutral type brownish shade. But if you can get this set, it was $55. These are like 36 by themselves or something. 38, 36. So good. I am so surprised by this first look. Not the color story I was going for per se, but I think it looks so pretty. So we did, ooh, I can't wait to play in Pumpkin Patch. Look at that, guys. Oh, but we played in Cozy, Spooky Season, Flannel, and Bougie. So we did 4 shades. How many pans is this? This is actually a 21 pan palette. So there's mad shades up in here that we can play with. But this is the first look. I hope you like it. I will say this green real quick, I will say is very chunky, sparkly. I did have fallout. I did have to fix my face. But it is fantastic. And honestly, I can't wait to put it all over my lid. But I don't know if you can see all the shimmer still all over my hand is from that shadow specifically. Like, it's a lot. But it's gorgeous nonetheless. So if you're feeling the vibe of this look, I'm gonna need a mushroom. Hopefully there's different types of mushrooms. If you can give me a green or a orange mushroom or any type of mushroom, go ahead and drop it in the comments below if you're feeling the vibe of this look. Let's get into look number 2 because I am so excited to get more of these shadows on my eyeballs. Let's get into the second look using the Harvest Moon palette by Ensley Reign. I want to go into Hayride here at the bottom because I want to put this color Equinox all over my lid, kind of like a smoky little moment. Let me swatch this for you. You can't really tell, but it does look like it has a little bit of a green hint to it. Kind of like a very grungy green. I'm gonna kind of keep it low in the crease and just press it. This is a rougher 16 if I didn't say. But this base is still kind of tacky like. So I want to like press it down first and then I can start blending this color out a little bit. I like that. It's smoky and I like it a lot. Okay, I think that color looks really pretty and it blended out nicely. I like that it's like a brown, but it just has a different tone to it, which I really, really do like. Okay, next I want to go into, let's go back into the color Cozy that we did yesterday on the last look. This one, so you can see this kind of has a little green pukey color to it. And then this is more cool tone brown. So you can definitely see the difference between those colors together. I'm gonna just take this EO4 and I'm just gonna pat into Cozy. And I'm going to just pat this on my lid and then just tap it into Hayride. I really like these mattes from this brand. And like I said, the more I look at the internet, the more I want their other palettes now. And the more I'm using it, not helping. So I just took the brush we were using before and kind of just merged those two colors together. I want to hop in so many shimmers, but a lot of these colors need to stand and live on their own. And this color in particular is one I'm like, ooh, I wasn't expecting it. And it looks so good. So this is Equinox, which is this color right here. I don't know, it kind of has a brown, I feel like it's gonna be brown and taupey together with some black. Like, it is chunky like the color we used in our last look. Ooh, that looks so cool. It's like gunmetal-y looking. Oh, with the brown. It's so pretty. I'm going to use this Singe 04 to pick up this shadow. We're going to put this right on the lid on top of Cozy. Okay. We're going to try with our finger. Oh yeah, that's what I want. I like this one because it's not so super duper sparkly, but there's something special in the shadow. Like I said, it kind of looks taupe. It's like it took taupe and gold and like an antique brown or an antique gold and put it all together. Ah! So good. It looks like a gunmetal. Like, that is so super duper fire. Look at that. That's so pretty. But kind of neutral. I love it. You guys already know I love a good orange. This is Pumpkin Patch. Ooh, I love that. It kind of has a clay looking effect, like a clay orange, you know, the color of clay. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, I'm going to clean off the EO4, honestly, on my Sigma switch. I know there was shimmer on there, but it will come right off. I'm going to pat off my brush with this color, and I'm going to run it along my bottom lash line. Love it. I'm just going to take the original brush that I used, the 16 by Rephr, clean it off and just buff underneath to soften that right up. If that ain't fall, I don't know what is. Oh, I'm missing some lights. So much better. Okay, then I'm going to take this brush again, I think, and I want to go into this color called Tombstone, which is literally calling my name from the palette the whole time. Oh, it's so smooth. Oh, I don't think you're getting the fiery effect that I'm getting. Okay. Oh, I'm going to spray it. And I'm just going to lightly pat this underneath on top of that orange. Oh, I am so feeling this. This antique gunmetal vibe on the top of my lid with this bright orange on the bottom. This was exactly what I wanted to do with this palette, and I think it looks so good. Let me wrap up my face. I'll be right back. Yes, so this is the final look using the Ensley Reign Harvest Moon palette. Okay, let me tell you that I am obsessed with this look. I think it came out so super duper cute, very grungy and smoky, and I freaking love it. Okay, I love this. Oh, let me tell you how I wrapped up this look, and I love how I put all these little finishing touches to it too. I think it just made it, and it made it work really, really nicely. So for my eyes, I went in with my gel liner by Melt, and this one is in Spliff, and I just put that inside of my waterline. I thought that the brown would just help instead of like maybe black. For my cheeks, I went in with the same contour and bronzer by Gwen. Or Give Beauty, I should say, this one. And then for my cheeks, I went in with my Butterfly by Benefit. I thought the orange vibe was just perfect for underneath the eyes, and it has a little bit of gold to it. Like, we're really playing off the cool tones and the warm tones. Like, I really enjoy looks like that on me for some reason. When I have cool and warm mixed together, I love it, like a hybrid. And then for my cheeks, I went in for my highlighter by Natasha Denona, the High Gen Skin Infused Glow Beautifier, and this is in number 3. And then for my lips, we went in with the pencil by Makeup Forever, and this is an Endless Cacao. It's like a cool tone, taupey vibe. And then for my lips, I've been loving this lipstick. It's a very nude on me. It's by Melt, and it's called Lose My Number. They actually sell this still. And it's just very, it looks like the first tone we put on our eyes. It's kind of a mute, has a green like type of undertone, but it's a warm brown. I could wear this without any liner, but I really like it with Endless Cacao too. And I think it just totally wrapped this look all together. I'm loving this. We went in with 5 shadows on the lid, on the eyes. One we did use before, so that's okay. Versatile and can be used in different parts of the palette. I'm so excited to get in and play more in here, I want to do like 10 looks. Like I just have so many ideas going through my head, and this is just gorgeousness. I can't believe I took this long to use this palette. It took too long to use this palette, but I really love the way this look came out. If you're feeling the vibe of this look, go ahead and drop me a pumpkin in the comments and tell me what you're thankful for, because today is actually Thanksgiving, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys for being here and watching this video. It will be way after Thanksgiving when you see this video, but I hope you had a blessed day, and I'm so thankful for my family and being alive. I'm thankful for Paris, having a great job, being able to get up and film these videos for you guys makes me happy. So anyways, tell me what you're thankful for in the comments. Let's go on to look number 3. Look number 3, y'all, yes. Let's get into this final look using the Harvest Moon palette by Ensley Reign. It will not be my last look, y'all. It will not be my last look. I'm going to be all over making new looks with this palette because it is simply fantastic. I'm going to go into this color called Chili. It's kind of like a taupey purple. Ooh. Ooh, 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 yes, I really like that tone of purple. That's pretty. We'll go in with this rougher 27. It's really fluffy. I just kind of want to dust this slightly on the crease. And we're just keeping it in the crease. I'm not going to go lower. And we're just going to blend this out. That's the only thing with this palette is this look light. It would probably be a good blending out shade for the other purple in here. But there's no really light shades in here. You'd have to go in with your powder, or you'd have to go in with another palette if I wanted to like brighten this up a little bit. But that's okay because we're going to use the shimmer, and the shimmer is really bright. Okay, so this is the color I'm going to use, which is Hunter's Moon. And you can see that there's like a lot of multi-dimensional type of situations going on here. I'm just gonna swatch it so you can see it next to that purple. Ooh, 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 there's some green in there. Then this color called Sparkling Cider is really speaking to me. I almost wanted to use that too. It's this color, but like I said, it looks really green in the pan, if you can tell. So, but this is what it looks like on the hand. Okay, and then it goes green purple. I really do like putting purples and greens together in looks. This purple just looks so... This color right here is Sparkling Cider, just looks so crazy to me. So I'm not sure how I'm going to use it, but we're going to figure it out. And then I might go in with like the green or the dark... I'll probably go in with the green matte that we have here that we haven't tried. There's just so many sparkly, beautiful shades I have not played with. I could have probably did 10 looks with this palette, like seriously. So we're gonna go into Hunter's Moon, which is the middle shade there. I'm gonna use the Sigma E54, and it's a flat brush, and I did spray that shadow, and we're gonna drop it right on the lid, not too high. Wow. I think this shade, if you put it over any base, it's gonna be like totally different. You're gonna get a different vibe every time because it really doesn't have a base, so it's gonna pick up whatever color you lay down first, and we didn't really lay down anything but that purple. Wow, I think this is so pretty, and I kind of like that it's bright and light. A lot of the other looks that we did were a little bit more smoky or dark because we used the darker shimmer on the lid, which this palette has a lot of darker tone shimmers besides this one and that bright yellow orange I didn't use. Okay, I want to get into a couple more of these shades real quick. Obviously, the green is calling me, and then that shimmery sparkly shade. I mean, really, I could just keep it here. I think it's super duper pretty, but I want to show you guys more things you can do with this palette. So I am going to take the Hibernate, which is this green. Okay, it's very dark. We're going to keep it very simple. We're just going to put it on the outside of the eye here. The bottom part of the bottom lash line. What I'll do is I'll take that purple that we did first, Chill, and we'll just take a tab of that and just blend that out. All right, then we're gonna take the same brush. This is a Morphe M124, and I'm gonna go into the color Sparkling Cider, which is that really pretty green to purple shift right here. Yes, I know. I can't help myself. We gotta play. We're gonna spray that, and we're gonna run that on the inside. Wow. Yeah, we'll just keep it on the inside. That color, sometimes I put colors on my bottom lash line, sparkles, and I'm like, dang, that should have been on the lid. That looks so pretty, and you can see the purple in there. I love this. This is where we're going to keep it. I don't really have really bright shimmers for inner corner highlights either, besides maybe the color we put on our lid, and it's already on our lid, or this orange here. The rest are pretty dark. That's the only other thing inner corner highlight. But I could go in with my highlighter, which I probably will. Yes, so this is the third final look using the Harvest Moon palette. Let me tell you how I wrapped up this look. I went in for my cheeks. I just used this little palette by McGrath Labs. It has the 2 blushes and a highlighter. I went in with this pink blush, which is called Divine Rose, and the highlighter, which is Golden Nectar. And I put a little bit of that Golden Nectar in my inner corner highlights. I could even took it above the brow bone. I didn't though, but I just think it looks so good. I love that green shimmer as well, but that's what I use for my cheeks. For my lips, I went in with my Squad Goals by Sephora. This is the Sephora Lip Cream Lake collection. I love this color. I don't think they make it anymore because I got it hecka discounted. If you're going to find it or you like this tone for like a nude mauve a taupey moment, then I would check on Sephora website, honestly. So yes, this was fantastic. I've talked a lot about it. I love the grunge going on down here. I love all the shimmers. I love all the shimmers. I love the different effects. The only thing I will say is some of them are very chunky and you will have shimmer all over the place if you use them. So maybe wetting your shadow, but they look so good with the finger too. So I don't really use a glitter glue, but that might be something that could be super duper helpful. Some standout shades. I love Sparkling Cider that we use, Equinox, Tombstone, this Foliage, even though we didn't use it, it's fantastic. I love these gold, coppery, neutral tone shimmers. This purple is super duper pretty. It looks, yeah, it's purple, but it has like a gold purple to it. Super cute, kind of like a taupe purple. The greens are fantastic down here. Flannel, this one. There's so many shades I didn't use. Bougie was so pretty. I love the mattes. I love this palette. It was the first Ensley Reign palette that I bought, but I used Cold Moon first because when I got it, I had just kind of launched. I think I used it at the beginning of this year. I'm going to go back and check for my ranking. This is going to be a hard year to rank. We had some good palettes this year. But I don't know if I'm going to include this one because this is a Way Back Wednesday. I don't know. I might have to switch it up this year on how I do this, depending on what, like how I want to rank these. But this was such a good palette. Like, it makes me want more. And I don't need it. I'm just like, are the shimmers different? Because they're so pretty, like just one and done type of vibe. I'm so feeling that. I think it's so good. Only thing, I love the artwork. Like, I love the mushrooms. I don't need the girl on the front. I'm tired of the girl on the front. But the mushrooms, they could have did this all mushrooms. It could have been a little smaller, but why? Why? I just think that I need some lighter shades, but you see we created 3 different looks, 3 different vibes. One was grungy, dark with orange. One was hot and fiery with red and oranges. This one is soft and pink and purple and green. Like, you can go, and then there's more you can even do. I can mix and match these all different types of ways with any one of these shimmers, and it would be fantabulous because they just sparkle like no other. I wish you could see these in the sunlight. I will. From the swatches, I had to have done something so good. I'm gonna give Harvest Moon on this Way Back Wednesday a 9. It gets a 9. It gets a 9. The only reason why it's not a 10 is because I need some lighter blending out shades for it to be an all-around type of palette. Maybe even one more bright shimmer would have been nice. Just a neutral bright gold, maybe, because these are all kind of deep, but a nice bright gold could have probably like wrapped it all together, like a white gold, just to give it a little contrast and give us an inner corner. But other than that, I really enjoy the palette. It is kind of big too, but whatever, it's lightweight. Like, it's not heavy and big, so that makes a difference. I really loved this palette. If you like the vibe of this palette that I have on my eyes, so good. Maybe a fairy. I get fairy vibes. I get fairy fall vibes too. So drop me a fairy in the comments. And let me know what your favorite look was. 1, 2, or 3. Were you feeling all 3 of them? Would you try these looks out? Have you been eyeing these Ensley Reign palettes like I have? Because I'm still like stopping myself from buying the 2 that I want. The newer one I think I can pass on. It's very neutral, but it's very up my alley, but a lot of browns. But that other one, Underworld or Underland, looks fire. I'm gonna get it. It's just, when am I gonna get it? When am I gonna get it? Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you're not part of the fam gang, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated every time I load a new video. Give me a huge thumbs up if you're feeling the vibe of this channel. Remember, there is only one way to do your makeup, and that's your way. We'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Peace.